What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the Jordan 1 Low in the shadow colorway. Before I get into the video and go over the review of the kicks, if you're new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. But look, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way when I upload new material, post new content, you'll get notified. You can head to the channel and you can see what I uploaded for you guys. If you are on social media like Instagram, Twitter, really any of the social media platforms nowadays, and you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, really anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me, I am at iAMTMCII. And after you watch the video, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. It is an indicator to me. It let me know that you enjoy my content. And it just makes me want to keep recording videos whenever I have pickups or something to share with you guys. So now that that intro is out of the way for all my first timers, we can dive into the review. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over like the different materials, then I'll touch on quality control. And towards the end of the video, I'm gonna lace these up, slip them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around with me for the whole video and I got you guys pretty much covered. All right, so what I got here are, like I said, the Shadow Jordan 1 Lows. And these actually came out around 2015, somewhere in that window. And I realized like a lot of the Jordan 1 Lows in my collection, I never made YouTube videos for. And I think that was because I got a lot of them like on sale and clearance and just tossed them in the closet and just never thought to make a YouTube video. But wanted to update my channel since Jordan brand been releasing lows again, and seemed like some people like lows and like dunks and like this look of shoe. So let me go ahead and just update my channel and put up some new content for it. So before I go over the materials, one thing I do want to point out, so back then when the Jordan 1 Lows were coming out, you got a larger swoosh. Like if you look at some of the Jordan 1 Lows that are releasing now, the swoosh is much smaller and you only have 7 holes for the laces. The older ones got the 8 holes and a larger swoosh. I wish Jordan brand would have had stuff with this look. I like the large swoosh look and the more holes, but not sure the reason for why they changed that up. I gotta look at some of the original OG Jordans and see if maybe that's the reason why, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So let's jump into the materials first. So the materials, just like on majority of the Jordan 1 Lows back in this era, were like really thin, cheap synthetic plastic feeling. Like you can, I don't mind creases, but when these crease is like an ugly crease mark on here, and that's because of how thin and plastic this feel, the way they just look whenever you walk in them. The crease mark on them is just horrible. And it's just because of how cheap everything is. Like they went with really cheap materials on here. The black doesn't feel that bad, but the gray portion on the shoe feel like a really cheap synthetic feel. Like the black feels okay, feels like something we would get nowadays, but you know, still, which isn't really good, but it still feels okay. It's not as cheap and thin feeling like that toe box. The swoosh even feels pretty decent, I guess, okay, but the toe box and the overall leather and materials that they use on here just feel like it's just was really cheap, kind of like what we get today. The tongue got a regular nylon tongue, black with that shadow color. I believe the Nike Air written on here was that shadow gray with that white insole. Come to the outsole, you got a regular typical Jordan 1 outsole. You've seen one, you pretty much seen them all look the same, but it's just in that black colorway. And I think that's pretty much it as far as like your materials go. The quality control on these, so they had a lot of scuff marks, a lot of little glue marks, as you can see. QC just wasn't the best on these, and it's still kind of like this today. You see you got a lot of little glue mark where the midsole and the upper meets each other, and it just is what it is. That's the type of material and quality control we were getting back in the day and kind of still get today. So that's the QC. This is the box. So some of the lows, I think like the bread colorway and the white and red lows back then, you got the black box with the gold Jumpman, but the shadows, Chicago's, Royals, I think you got the black with the red writing. Here is the label. You can see your product code, the color breakdown. Retail was $130. I definitely didn't pay that. I paid well under $100 for all my lows back then. Like I said, all of them were either going on sale or on clearance. Nobody was really feeling them. But so this is the box, kind of that regular traditional standard Jordan 1 box we get now. And this is what you got on some of the lows, but not all of them, like I mentioned, came like that. So here are the kicks again. Before I take them off of here and toss them on feet, drop me a comment. Let me know if you like lows, if you would scoop these if they came out again. I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say about these. I usually reply to you guys when y'all leave me comments. If I don't reply to exactly what you say to me, I'm gonna hit like the heart button or the thumbs up button just to acknowledge that I saw your comment. So leave me a comment down at the bottom. Curious to see what you guys got to say about these. But I'm gonna take them off here now, stop rambling, lace them up, toss them on feet. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your Shadow Jordan 1 lows. Just wanna show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, I'll probably jump into sizing. Usually the most asked and requested question from you guys. Before I go over sizing, just want to show y'all like that leather I showed you with the creasing. I don't mind creasing at all on my shoes. Shoes are meant to be worn, but with this cheap kind of leather that Jordan brand went with on these, the creases just look horrible to me. Just because it's like that really cheap, thin, plastic feeling kind of leather. It's not like your normal crease that you would get, you know, with the nice hairlines, and it's a good worn crease. These just look really bad when they crease to me, but it just is what it is, man. Shoes are meant to be worn, whatever. All right, let's jump into sizing. So to me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow shaped foot, and I like a snug exact fit. Not tight to where I'm in pain, but a snug 1-to-1 fit. And I usually would go down a half size to get that fit, but I went true to size back when these came out, like in 2015-16 window, and they still fit me okay. I feel like I could have went down a half size to get more of a snug fit, how I like my shoes to fit me nowadays. And if you like that, go down a half size. If you prefer more of a comfortable fit with a little bit of room, go true to size and you should be cool. That's the same fit I would recommend like in today's releases. If you have wide feet and you want a snug, more of a 1-to-1 fit, you could go true to size and you should be good. But for whatever reason, if you want more room in your shoes and you have wide feet, you may want to consider going up a half size. It's really all about how you like shoes to fit on your feet. Everybody's different. Everybody wants their shoes to fit them a certain way. So it's really all up to you. As far as comfort goes, the technology in the Jordan 1 is a tech that was invented back in the 80s, and they just been, you know, replicating that over and over and over again. They haven't changed the technology much in the midsole, outsole of these, so it really feels retro and old, meaning, you know, it feels like something that came out decades ago in the 80s. So you can feel a lot of the ground when you walk in these. It's a really flat shoe. It's not extremely comfortable, but it's not painful either. You can casually rock these all day, not be in any kind of pain at all. But compared to like a shoe with today's tech and specs, you know, it's really no comparison at all. You know, these feel like you're walking literally on bricks compared to some of the technology and comfort we get in today's shoes. So saying all that to say, that's the video. As I mentioned earlier, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But I'm gonna stop running my mouth in the video up here, and just wanna say thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching again. See y'all later. Peace.